Hello everyone, Uncle speaking. Welcome back to the new video, which I promised you some time ago. The video about new upcoming Honda H'ness GB350. And I said upcoming, but I mean coming to Europe and the UK. Because the bike is already on the market for some time. Asian market. Anyway, right now I'm on the Honda stand on Birmingham Motorcycle Live Show. And I'm just watching new motorcycles from Honda. And the first one I seen was that beauty. Isn't it lovely? Well, at least for me it is. The new Monkey looks gorgeous. But no, that's not quite new motorcycle. The Dax is not new either. I think that they started it last year or 2 years ago. It's a really nice bike, but I would much prefer the Monkey. So, anything else? Well, another bike which is not quite new, the Scrambler CL500. Yeah, the Scrambler. I just made a video about the Scramblers. The link is in top right corner. And I completely forgot about this one. That's not the most beautiful Scrambler. It's not the ugliest either. But yeah, it's pretty close if you ask me. But in fact, I forgot about its existence. And I think I was kinda right, because I don't think it will be a big competition to the Royal Enfield Bear or the BSA B65 for that matter. Anyways, it's not the reason why I'm here. So, here we are, the new GB350, called the H'ness. Small, nimble and lightweight classic motorcycle. I like it a lot. And that was a pity that it wasn't available in the UK or in Europe, for the obvious reasons. Yeah, you bet, Euro 4 and Euro 5 regulations. But luckily, now after 2 years, it's available, finally. Well, maybe not just yet, but it will be in a month or two probably. Anyways, as I said, gorgeous bike, and some people say it's about time, it will be great competition to Royal Enfield. Seriously? Royal Enfield? It looks completely different to me, different era. I mean, those are completely different looking bikes. I know, both are retro modern classics, however, yeah, completely different. So maybe the Bullet? It's not the same either. Maybe then the Triumph. And I would say yeah, except the Triumph has that, well, massive ugly gap. So generally speaking, it's not a good looking motorcycle. I know, it's utilitarian, it's got its functions, but that is a good looking motorcycle. Everything looks good here, everything fits. So what is Honda competing against then? Maybe that Benelli. Yeah, probably that's the closest competition. However, still not exactly the same era. This is 60s and Honda will be 70s, I guess. So I think the Honda targets the people who enjoy cafe racers, 70s culture, late 60s bikes, while the others are for different groups. Anyway, no matter what, that's a niche. But what's interesting, Honda has got a new long-stroke single-cylinder engine, which should be really nice on low revs. And that's what always Enfield was doing, right? So maybe eventually, after all, it is some sort of competition. And things are getting interesting here. Because normally you would say, oh, but that's a Honda. It's a well-made Japanese bike. But let me tell you what, that Honda is made in India as well. So is the quality any better than Royal Enfield? Well, I'm not so sure. It might be, however, I heard that recent Hondas are not as well made as they were before. And also, the Royal Enfield is not as bad as it always was. For recent years, Enfields became really reliable motorcycles. I know, they've got minor issues, like the cables which can snap, like wheel bearings which will go away much faster, and minor issues like that. But will the Honda be better in that matter? We will only learn in a few years' time. But it's quite possible that the Honda management will keep the high level of quality control. We will see. But for now, I don't think it's a question of reliability. I think it's a question which bikes you prefer. Which looks better for you, as all those bikes are relatively reliable. But they look completely different. And you need to answer yourself which era you prefer, which sort of motorcycle you prefer. On the other hand, I think that Honda's reputation of most reliable motorcycles will help here a lot. No matter what though, I think it's a brilliant motorcycle good looking, lightweight, and I would really like to have one. Well, most definitely not as the only motorcycle, but as an addition to my garage, yes, definitely for sure. Brilliant bike for commuting, for city rides, and for shorter bimbles. Like, I can't think of anything better to ride, for example, to Wales. Brilliant motorcycle for narrow roads, which also looks gorgeous. So, what's your opinion on that? Let me know. And thanks for watching. Cheers!